In the quiet, picturesque town of Cottonwood Heights, Utah, a dark secret festered behind the walls of an otherwise ordinary home. Matthew Johnson, a dedicated Utah National Guard member, had been missing for days. But while family and friends feared the worst, no one could have predicted the twisted events that would soon come to light.
A Cottonwood Heights woman has been booked into jail accused of killing her husband.
It was September 25th when a colleague raised the first red flag. Matthew hadn't shown up for work, which was out of character for the reliable soldier.
It started with actually from the reserve and the guard.
September 20th was the last time anyone saw Matthew Johnson, a member of the United States Military Special Operations Unit who raised red flags when he did not show up for duty.
They started looking for him, and they were concerned because if they couldn't locate him or find out what was going on, that he was going to be listed as AWOL.
Days later, his wife, Jennifer Gledhill, made her own call to police, claiming her husband had simply taken off, planning to be unreachable. She sounded vague, distracted, and just a little too nervous. But this wasn't just a case of a husband gone rogue. An informant, a man Jennifer had allegedly been seeing in secret, came forward to police with a story too dark to be ignored. On the evening of September 21st, Jennifer supposedly confessed to him she'd taken matters into her own hands. After a fierce argument sparked by Matthew's suspicions about her affair, she reportedly waited until he fell asleep and took his life in cold blood.
After the argument, we know that the victim was shot and then his body removed from the home.
The plan she revealed to the informant was grimly methodical. She struggled alone, dragging Matthew's lifeless body down the stairs, encasing him in a rooftop storage container, then loading him into the back of her minivan. She drove through the quiet streets, eventually finding a remote area where she dug a shallow grave and left him behind, buried and forgotten, or so she thought. As detectives dug deeper, they discovered a tapestry of clues pointing straight back to Jennifer. They found Matthew's truck abandoned a short distance from the house, his cell phone left inside. Neighbors recalled seeing Jennifer's parents at the home, scrubbing the garage and moving things around in the days following Matthew's disappearance. The real clincher, though, was inside the bedroom. A new mattress, bleach stains across the staircase, and walls wiped suspiciously clean. Even the scent of chlorine hung faintly in the basement, lingering like the echo of a terrible secret. Her digital trail told a damning story, too. Text messages to her informant-turned-witness revealed an eerie, casual acceptance of what she'd done. "If I were you," she wrote, "I'd take it to the grave." And it seems she intended to do just that, with chilling confidence. Investigators, driven by mounting evidence, traced her movements and seized items from her parents' home. Among them was a child's onesie, wrapped around what looked like a broken gun box, tucked away in a tote bag by her sleeping area, a silent witness to a crime that refused to stay buried. Jennifer Gledhill now sits behind bars, charged with first-degree murder, obstruction of justice, and abuse of a human body, as well as drug charges after detectives found small, carefully packaged bags in her car. Prosecutors are painting her as a calculated, cold-blooded architect of a nightmare, while Matthew Johnson's family waits for answers, the echoes of his final moments still haunting the home he once shared with the woman he trusted.
An informant who was allegedly having an affair with the defendant, that the defendant had admitted to him that her husband had discovered that she was having an affair and that they had argued and that she had him in his sleep.
For Cottonwood Heights, this isn't just another tragic headline. It's a revelation of just how dark secrets can be kept, even in the quietest of towns. And while Jennifer sits alone in her cell, her husband's final resting place remains a mystery, and the full story of that September night may forever be buried along with him. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more true crime updates.